So I don't know about you guys, but I'm not having very much fun with Red Dead Online anymore. Now, at the point of making this video, I am level 40. I've obviously played the game a decent amount. I'm not as high as some people. I've seen level 80s and 90s, and I've even seen pictures of people in the 120s, which I can't believe. They must have found some sort of exploit or something, but I'm level 40, so I've played a decent amount. I've done a lot of free roam. I've done a lot of the missions and stuff, and there just isn't much to do. The beta has been out for a month now. I mean, I find myself, along with a lot of my friends and stuff and people that I know, they've left the game, which is not a good sign. Now, I know that this is just a beta, because I know people in the comments are going to be like, oh, it's just a beta, Swanee. I mean, I get that, but I mean, there needs to be a lot that they need to do to this game to fix a lot of the stuff. It's just the stuff that's currently in the game, and if they just expand on the stuff that's currently in it, that doesn't fix the problems. Like the free roam, I like the free roam, but there needs to be something else to the free roam. For starters, let's say like they need to have private match. Right off the bat, private match would fix a lot of griefing problems. Like, I don't know why Rockstar forces you to play with other people. A lot of people want to play private match, so let us play privately. Let us play with our friends. If that's what we want to do, let us do it. They do the same thing with Grand Theft Auto Online. Like, they let you have private match, but you can't do any of the cool options, like the bunkers or the running your business or any of that stuff. You have to do that stuff in public lobbies, which is annoying. Like, I know why they want you to do it. They want you to get angry and then spend real life money. But I don't understand. As long as we're playing the game and we're having fun, I mean, if I'm playing private match and I'm enjoying the game, I'm going to be more likely to spend money on the game if I enjoy it compared to getting angry at it and then forcing myself to spend money. At least that's how I work. But yeah, I think private match would add a lot to the free roam aspect. It would let me, like, for example, if I'm fishing, I don't want someone to randomly show up just because they see my little blip on the map and then just kill me for no reason. Like, here I am minding my own business, I'm just simply fishing, and then someone feels like they're just going to grief me and kill me over and over and over until I decide to leave the lobby. It's stupid. But so right off the bat, I mean, that's something that they will probably eventually add. I mean, a lot of people are asking for it, so private match, I think that'll be a good way to improve the game. But overall, I mean, like I said, a lot of my friends have stopped playing. I haven't played as much. I haven't played in a few weeks. Ever since I hit level 40, I just sort of, I don't know, I moved on to other stuff because it got so repetitive. And even when I reached level 40, that's because I was finding things in free roam that they were kind of exploity. Now, I didn't, like, you won't find this stuff on YouTube because I didn't decide to make a video on it. Like, if the problem with everybody sharing exploits and stuff is that if everybody knows about it, then it gets patched. So if I find something, I want to keep it private to myself so I can continue to level up without it getting fixed. So I reached level 40 mainly from free roam. The showdown mode is just atrocious in my opinion. I cannot stand the deathmatch mode in this game. It is horrible. And the reason it's so bad is because the spawn system is just broken. You can spawn die endlessly, especially the team deathmatch where there's like 4 or 5 different teams. The spawns are so bad. Like, I've spawned literally in somebody else's area before and then died instantly because there was like 4 of them and then I was the only one there. So the spawns are horrible. And then the problem with Grand Theft Auto Online is that they have that auto aim feature, which is still prevalent in this game. Like, you just hit the left trigger and it zooms in and it automatically locks on to the closest enemy. Well, in this game it's amplified. Since every person you face has Deadeye, it's just an auto targeting system. So they auto lock onto you with the left trigger, and they have Deadeye, so it's even harder for them to miss you. So you could just spawn, walk 2 feet out of your spawn, and then somebody already's auto-locked onto your head, and they dead-eye lock onto you, and then you're just dead out of spawn. So the showdown mode is just a spawn death simulator, and it can be fun at times. It depends on how, like, I don't know, it depends on how the mode goes. I kind of like that one mode sometimes where, like, you stack your points. Like, every kill you get, your point stack. That can be okay sometimes. But then depending on the map, it could be just as bad. Like you could run a half a mile and then find somebody, then you just automatically die because, I mean, they just auto lock to you. So I definitely think that there's some balancing issues with the deathmatch, and I know they're not going to get rid of the Deadeye, and I think there's some game modes you can even play where it gets rid of it, but I mean, it still doesn't fix the problem in free roam. If you're in free roam and you're trying to do like a wagon mission or whatever, it's just 3 or 4 people show up because they see your wagon and you're driving towards the town, auto lock onto you, and you can't defend yourself from like 3 different people, so you're just screwed. Yeah, so there's just a lot of stuff in like the things that are currently in the beta that help you level up and get money just get really repetitive and really annoying. And it's just like if I'm in free roam and I'm trying to do those wagon missions, for example, you have to take the wagon to the nearest place, or you have to deliver the mail. You can only do that so many times, and the payouts aren't very good. So if I spend like 15 minutes delivering 3 different bags of mail and only get 20 bucks, I mean, that's not worth it at all compared to going to like out in the woods, killing a cougar and like a perfect pelt cougar and selling it for like $18. It takes like 5 minutes compared to 15. So the payouts and the XP is just not really worth it in my opinion. It's like a lot of grinding. So I think they definitely need to add some like something else like heists. Heists would be good as long as the payouts are good. It's not really worth your time and effort in Grand Theft Auto Online unless you have friends, because if you play with a bunch of randoms, you're just screwed because the randoms always suck, or they leave and it just ruins the whole heist mission. So they need to have like individual heist options, or they need to make it a better way to do it in like private lobbies or something. So they need to have like bank heists, maybe a train heist, just something where it puts you in a private lobby and no one can screw with you, and it's a decent way to make money. Like if there's a heist, everybody needs to come out with at least, I don't know, $200. I think is reasonable. Anything less than that probably wouldn't be worth the time and effort. So they definitely need to add heists. They need to add better matchmaking. Like I couldn't tell you how many times I've searched for like a race or a team deathmatch mode or a showdown or whatever it is, and I mean it just sits you in there, and then you have to speculate, and then you have to spectate, and you just have to watch, and it could take anywhere from like 10 to 15 minutes just sitting there watching. Like they need a better matchmaking system where it puts you in lobbies that haven't already started. So they need to fix that. And then I think another thing that they should add would be farms. There's definitely a lot of different locations. I don't know how it would work necessarily in the online mode, like the free roam with everybody, but if there was private matches, I think having your own farms would work in a way. It's kind of like how the camp would work, but like let us own houses and properties and stuff. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I don't know how that would work if you have a ranch and then everybody else owns the same ranch and you're all like raising cattle and stuff. But I think that would be a pretty unique aspect, because I know a lot of people enjoyed that, including myself, in the single player, like the ranching part. Like let us raise some cattle and then sell the cattle, or raise some pigs or some sheep or whatever, and let that be a way for us to make money. Like say it's time to sell all the cows. Well, we have to do the mission where you have to like herd the cows and coast them to like the selling point, and then you make a couple $100 depending on how long you farmed your cows. Like there's a bunch of different options they could do with ranching, and then let us just build up our own ranch and customize it the way that we want to. And I think that would be a really cool feature for them to add to this game. So they definitely need to add more to free roam. I think the farms would be a pretty good option. Heists would be a good option. I mean, they need to add better missions in free roam. I don't know, let us do like hunting missions, like go out and kill this animal, and then it marks it on your map where the closest version of that animal would be. Like go out and kill me a grizzly bear, and then it gives you like $20, and then you can, I don't know, keep the pelt or something. Like he just wants the meat and you keep the pelt. That way you could come out with a profit of like $25-30. Just do something like that. Or there's a mission where it's like, go catch me 5 fish. Okay, well, as long as the payouts are good, like just add more missions for us to do. There's currently not enough stuff, and it's just a recycled process over and over and over. So I think more missions would definitely make the game a lot better. But I mean, yeah, right now there's just not much going on. Like I went to visit family not too long ago, and my brother was playing this, and he asked me what was a good way to make money. So I showed him one of my little exploits, and The next time I talked to him, it was like 2 days later. He's like, well, I made like $400 when I stopped playing because there's not much to do. So he already got tired of it after I showed him how to make money. And he's like level 25 to 30 by now. So, I mean, it's just getting repetitive. Hopefully they pump out updates a little bit quicker in the upcoming months. I mean, I wouldn't say the first month was necessarily bad. I mean, they did have a few updates. They listened to some feedback, and I know that it's around the holidays and stuff, so they probably won't be having any updates for at least another week or two. But let me know what you guys think about the game. Like, for me and my friends and my family, like, we all think it's getting repetitive. I've asked a bunch of you subscribers. You guys have also thought it's gotten repetitive. I know that, like, Red Dead YouTubers in general, I see that their views are tending to go down a bit because, I don't know, there's just not much hype for this compared to the single player. I don't think it's bad. It just has a lot of room to grow, and hopefully it grows to be not necessarily what Grand Theft Auto is now, because they got pretty crazy with Grand Theft Auto. It's just nothing but lasers and jetpacks and all kinds of ridiculous stuff. There is a lot of potential for this online, and I want it to be successful. But yeah, let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Give me your suggestions on what you think they could do to improve on the game. And if you are new to the channel, be sure to subscribe, hit that thumbs up button if you made it this far into the video. Be sure to check out another video. If you want to go that extra step in supporting the channel, consider becoming a sponsor. Sponsors get you special emotes and badges, and your name will stand out from everybody else in the comments. And then every 10 sponsors I get, I will do a drunk stream. Every new sponsor really helps support the channel, and it helps me continue to make videos, and that is greatly appreciated. And I will talk to you guys in the next video.